long live stream. So let's do a long live stream for the hell of it.
This is America's longest ferry, taking us 97 hours to get from Bellingham, Washington to Whittier, Alaska. That's 5 nights, 6 days on board a ferry that costs more than a cruise but has fewer amenities. Welcome to the Alaska Marine Highway System. I'm Mike, traveling by train from Miami to Alaska, which has brought me here. So welcome to Downey Live Travel by Train, or Ferry, Season 2. We're going to Alaska.
North
Train
to
trip across
Alaska.
America has led us here. This is the last Amtrak stop in America, Bellingham, Washington. And we really couldn't have picked a closer spot from the Amtrak station to the ferry we're taking.
Wow.
That's it right there.
Like 3 steps.
At the ending of this series, I've invited the hardest working team I know to enjoy it with me. There they are. They're here. They beat me. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys. You made it. We did. There they are, the two that's helped make all of this happen. Oh! We gotta make this quick as possible. Matt and Warwick, they've worked on the series tirelessly, episodes 1 through 8, and now they get to ride along and enjoy it. Episodes 9 and 10. Guess things first. Check in. I booked us the small interior berth, but figured I'd ask if there's an upgrade possible. There isn't a 4-berth cabin available, is there? Yeah. Wait, so we're upgrading to a 4-bed, upgrading for less money. Wow. You did it. You saw this in last episode too when we got upgraded last minute. Always ask.
I wish I was a YouTuber full time. You make no money. I wish I made $40,000 a week.
All the way across America by train. We're about to board
Wish I could make a few
this
bucks.
continue northwest. DMS Kennecott will be our home for the next 5 nights. To boat up or not to boat up? That is the question. I feel like that's going to be our line for the rest of this episode. Is gentlemen, boat up. This is where we're going to get our room sheet. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Here we go. Thank you. Let's check out our room. Welcome to our berth aboard the MP.
I just need to look up a couple of things, guys. It's for future videos of the channel.
Welcome aboard. Oh, it's a push. Okay, all right. So we've got bed here. Bed
Hell,
here.
42.
Window.
Hell to 40, 42 to base.
This is a huge bathroom. Sink, toilet, shower. Nice. Okay, so there's 2 beds and there's 3 of us. Oh, looks like we've got some life jackets here. Ooh. And what
We know it's coming, but we don't know.
Just the curtain. 5 days, 3 guys. I knew that'd be something. This is our home for the next 5 nights. Should we go look around the rest of the boat? Yeah. This is a 9-deck vessel, 380 feet long, and can hold up to 750 passengers. Best spot to watch the takeoff.
Next year, which is in a couple days. This is in a week or 2.
Back of the boat. Here we go. And right on time, we're untied and now officially leaving the lower 48 and headed to
North to Alaska.
I'm just
North
that we
to
have over
Alaska.
1,300 miles to journey on this ferry, and still have another week until I get to the most northern train station. Yet I've crossed through 28 states and traveled over
Let's do that.
7,000 miles by train, and I'm glad I have these 2 guys along to the finish. All right, let's continue to check out this huge ship. Capacity 150. That is a big lifeboat. Oh yeah. Can we go up? Yeah, always go up. Oh. I guess if you didn't pay for a room, sleep here. Warm. You are allowed to camp on the outdoor decks. There are a lot of different seating areas. This is the aft lounge. This is the lower aft lounge. This is nice. It's a good place to read and just watch the movie. And this is the forward lounge. I guess we'll be doing a lot of sitting on this trip. Let's go see what's on level 7. This is the one with everything, really. So this is the food court eating area. Wait, what? There's a bar on board. A couple of entertainment areas. Oh, board games.
Shits, giggles.
Not this yet. And then for 7 o'clock, we're playing Alaska's Inside Pass.
I'm not gonna watch that. No, I like to live in.
Wow, 5 days of
I'm gonna live in Michigan. That'd be a good question. Well, me and him actually be friends.
bathrooms here that have showers inside as such. But there's also a washing dryer machine, which is perfect for me because today's video is about True Earth. Now, I've been on the train for the last few weeks, so I keep True Earth laundry eco strips in my bag. This is 32 loads, the equivalent of a normal jug of laundry detergent, but it is recyclable, compostable, biodegradable, so easy to use. What I love about the True Earth Eco Strips, other than getting a full 32 loads out of just a simple envelope, is that one strip does enough for an entire load of laundry. And if you have a big load or a really stinky load, you use 2 strips. And the best part for me, water traffic, is that they work in both top loading machines and front loading machines, as well as in hot water or cold water. Basically, any machines are going to dissolve completely. So if you want to try them for yourself, got a little 10% discount for you. Click the link in the description down below and use discount code DOWNY for 10% off. And help remove plastic in the household. So thank you, True Earth, for sponsoring today's video. Welcome to dinner. There is a cafeteria on board where we'll be eating all of our meals. It's simple, it's kind of a cool retro styling that you would expect on a ferry to Alaska. But what I didn't expect is the daily specials board with a rotating menu of freshly cooked meals. And it was so good. I mean, we almost always choose. Tonight, there are 2 specials, and we ordered both.
What the hell?
Barbecue pulled pork pasta, please. All right. First thing on the ferry. Already. Are you in Brussels sprouts? Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh my God. Wow. There's a lot of flavor for ferry food for the next 4 nights after tonight. We're happy. Yeah. I have to admit that is a huge relief that the food is good because we have nothing else back. On this trip, we'll spend the first 2 days passing through Canada. You don't need a passport for this trip because the boat doesn't stop in Canada. Well, I live in Vancouver, so it's weird to be this close to my home city and not stop. As we continue northbound past Vancouver, we get this amazing sunset, kind of set us off at the beginning of this trip. Holy, what a night. I'm looking forward to more of these. We actually end up racing one of my local BC ferries. But at this moment, I'm not in a rush. These are the moments that never last long. And so, after being apart for 2 months, time to just kind of catch up and hang out in our room. I mean, there's no Wi-Fi or anything else to do. They wanted to hear all about the trip. And as you've already seen, well, I had a lot to tell. It's like pretty well. It's a slower rock than the train. It's a really long back and forth. Time for breakfast. I feel like I'm back at summer camp or a high school cafeteria. It's kind of fun. The food is good. The thing is, once we're done eating, we don't really have anything to do. It's 11:30 in the morning, and we're still sitting around the breakfast table. We have nowhere else to go or anything to do. Yet something tells me a day on a ferry is not any ordinary day. There, whales! There it is! Oh, wow! That's a tail!
It's where we wash our cars, where it spins. It's where we wash our cars, where it spins. It sprays. And it's powerful enough to suck up a bowling ball. How about some tips for doing it yourself? Or a challenge to clean this stuff off a $160,000 portion. And how do you clean a train that carries radioactive waste? Time to get blown away. Now, Car Wash on Modern Marvels. So, why do we wash our cars anyway?
It drives better when it's clean. It's a pride thing. I don't really like to drive a dirty car.
You just feel better about the car and your appearance.
You get up in the morning and take a shower, don't you?
Every weekend, millions steer their dirty vehicles into one of the 100,000 car washes across the U.S.
All my potential clients take a nice look at my shiny black truck.
I graduate tomorrow with a bachelor's degree. So I want it to look really nice for my mom and everybody comes in.
The car wash industry washes nearly 2 million passenger vehicles per day, or 730 million cars a year. That's almost 3 times the number of passenger vehicles that exist in the United States.
Have somebody else do it, and save your nails.
Have a shiny wheels and a shiny car and a shiny paint. Bring shiny girls.
It's a business whose owners clean up with $25 billion a year in annual sales. The options: full serve, self-serve, and in-bay automatics. Quite a success story for an industry that began in 1914 with a couple of employees washing cars by hand. Today, the largest car wash in the U.S. is the 7.5-acre Cloister Car Wash in Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania. This place is so big and unique that people travel from all around to experience it. Here, an army of employees clean over 125,000 cars a year. 1,200 on their busiest day, Saturday. Or if you like, you can clean your car yourself in one of the self-serve bays. Drive a motorcycle, ride on into the bike bay, plop your front wheel in the slot, turn on the rise platform, and commence washing. Got a dirty dog? No problem, that's what the Cloister Pet Wash is for. If you feel the need to cleanse your soul, take a moment in their chapel, or stroll through their old-time miniature town. You can get a haircut, check your email, or grab a free cup of joe. But the majority of motorists come here for a ride through one of the largest and most advanced tunnel wash systems in the industry. Despite its size and cutting-edge amenities, Cloister's tunnel system was built like most others, from the ground up. A standard tunnel wash starts with a 4x150-foot wall.
I get a drink at the car wash, but that's about it.
Concrete lines the pit and creates the car wash foundation. The pit has a 30-degree slope to the side and is 6.5 feet deep on one end and 2.5 on the other. This allows a trough to carry water and sludge away for drainage. A pipe at the end of the trough attaches to holding tanks outside. Encased electrical wiring runs the length of the pit. A tunnel covers the pit. A conveyor pushes the cars through the tunnel. And finally, wash and soap barges are ready to do the work. Now, let's wash some cars.
When we bring the vehicle in, we load it onto a loading belt. And that's much easier for the customer. That way they don't have to put their tire into a small conveyor track. We'll take care of that mechanically for them. We'll spring it down first with an alkaline material that helps to start the pre-cleaning, and it'll also help to break down any bugs that are on the vehicle. Next, it is treated with high-pressure rinsing. That is used primarily to clean any hard-to-clean areas and the areas around the windshield, and it also helps remove the alkaline cleaner that we've already put on. As the car comes down, it will self-load into the conveyor by means of the correlator and the sled that will allow the car to move freely. It'll push the vehicle without any harm to the wheel or the tire onto the conveyor.
In the 1950s, conveyors helped automate the car wash industry. Today, one of the largest car wash equipment manufacturers is the Jim Coleman Company in Houston, Texas. Each year, they turn out approximately 100 automated conveyor systems.
This is a standard heavy-duty car wash conveyor. It's manufactured with heavy-duty steel. It's with rollers, chains, and a hydraulic motor. When a computer senses the car is in the right position, a roller will pop up. And it takes about 1 horsepower to be able to push a vehicle through the car wash. This conveyor will push the car all the way through the wash, rinse, wax, and drying process. We have this plastic rail here to protect the outside of the tires. When the car exits the tunnel, this roller here will go below the surface to be reused again.
The Chrysler car wash conveyor first pushes vehicles through an optical sensor, which tells the computer to start the wash cycle.
As the vehicle comes down, the soap is applied, and it goes into what's called a emitter. This is a cloth that is scratch-free, and what it does is create enough friction along with the soap to clean the surface. Next piece of equipment is the wraparound. Again, it's a felt-like material that's used to clean the front, side, and rear surfaces of the vehicle.
The Jim Coleman Company makes their brushes out of both cloth and foam, each designed for a specific purpose.
This is where all the brush manufacturing starts right here. We buy rolls of material. This machine cuts the material. We use a cloth material that we call a textile that absorbs water and it provides very good cleaning results on the surface of the car. We cut it in small fingers to be able to wash the car effectively. We also have available a foam material that uses more water and more chemicals, but it's closed cell foam that's softer and more gentle to the vehicle.
Manufacturers have designed different sized brushes to cover every inch of a car's exterior.
It provides gentle cleaning ability, whereas this material is for the sides of the vehicle. It's a very lightweight material, and it's designed to clean under mirrors, around mirrors, door handles, and stuff like that, around license plate frames.
Workers sew the brushes to plastic liners, which are then inserted into an aluminum brush core.
You can slide it into the segments. This brush core is spinning inside of a car wash where it is washing the surface of the vehicle.
Once in action, the brushes will last for about 150,000 washes before they need to be replaced. Next comes a dousing of polish from above, and then some scrubbing down below.
And what this white wall brush will do is spin hydraulically, and air will engage it to push it into the raised white letters or the white walls of this vehicle. It's a nylon material, nylon bristles. It'll engage into the tire, cleaning the raised white letters or the white walls.
A second series of brushes removes the suds in preparation for rinsing. A high-pressure nozzle rinses off most of the soap, while the wheels are under some pressure of their own.
This is a wheel cleaner. It uses high pressure with 200-degree nozzles to apply high pressure directly to the rim of the vehicle, cleaning it. The wheel gasket is hydraulically driven, and the computer will keep track of the position of the wheel in relationship to the length of the body of the car, so it knows where the wheel is on every vehicle.
Finally, a rain bar drops a high volume of water onto the car, rinsing any last residue from the vehicle before it enters the first of 2 drying rooms. Total water used per vehicle, 43 gallons. Some car washes use more, some less, but that's still less than we use to take an average bath.
And it all starts here with the water main that comes in from the city, and this water is pumped up and placed in these holding tanks to be used out on the line as needed. This is the hydraulic pack that drives everything hydraulically driven on the conveyor. These are the high pressure pumps and motors that drive all of the high pressure water out to the conveyor itself. These are the chemicals in the different pumping units that will mix and blend the chemical and send it out to the conveyor to properly wash the vehicle. These are the water softeners. We soften the water because soft water will adhere better to the soap and allow it to lather better.
The hard water pumped in from the city contains calcium and magnesium, minerals that don't bind well with soap. The water softener removes them. But But where does all the grimy, polluted water go after each wash? That would be into the water trough under the conveyor.
The conveyor pit is at its deepest point here. All of the water that is generated will flow into this deepest portion. And as you can see, there's a metal grate over the pipes that would stop any large solids. This is designed this way to flush any solids down to this particular area where it will go out separation tanks and the solids will be separated from the water.
A 6-inch pipe transports the sludge water to a 2,000-gallon sediment tank, where about 80% of the solids sink to the bottom.
Hey guys, just doing a long video for
It
fun.
continues on to a second tank, where another 15% of the waste is separated out. The water then enters a final tank. There, a third of it is filtered and piped back into the car wash to be reused. The remaining water flows out into the sewer pipes. The captured solid waste will be vacuumed out for disposal. Thanks to the Federal Clean Water Act, operators must monitor water pollutants. If they exceed acceptable levels, the water must be treated before it can be released into the sewer system. After the final rinse, the car enters the drying rooms. The first drying room shoots air onto the vehicle to push the water off the surface. Each blower produces 54,000 cubic feet per minute of airflow, or the equivalent of 1,800 home hair dryers. The car travels into a second drying room through a set of airtight doors.
We close the doors in order to keep the ambient temperature of the room high enough to effectively evaporate the water off the surface.
Then the Cloister car wash experience continues with a drive over to the interior cleaning area.
This is where your car will have the windows washed and the interior vacuumed while it rides on the conveyor belt that moves the vehicle and the employees at the same time. The employees will vacuum with vacuums that are actuated by sensors that only turn on once the employee has picked the vacuum nozzle up off of its holder.
Once a worker lifts the nozzle, it triggers a torrent of suction, provided by a super powerful vacuum. And guess who makes some of the strongest vacuums in the industry? The Jim Coleman Company, of course.
We have a 20 horsepower motor,
Wow.
a vacuum producer, a filter bag, dirt collector. This unit is capable of handling 8 vacuum cleaners at one time. It is so strong it can hold a 16-pound bowling ball. Turn it on. This vacuum cleaner can suck up anything out of your car, sucks out all the nooks, crannies, all your typical dirt and debris that you normally would have. And you can see it's so strong it's hard for me to even pull the bowling ball off of the suction head. It's one of the most powerful vacuums in the world.
Fear not. The Cloister vacuum employees are careful with all that power in their hands.
What I'm looking for when I'm doing this is any debris, any dirt, any things from outside, any dog hair, any loose food, debris like that. We try to avoid vacuuming any valuables, anything that's of perceived value, like change. And cars that have children in them often is a lot of Cheerios, French fries, candy, that sort of thing.
I'm gonna stay out for a little bit. It's starting to snow again, it looks like.
This holiday, if you enjoy full
Seamless rides. Regular drive.
effortless flow, unmatched precision, I get it. It's just the beginning.
I don't talk to anyone anymore like I used to. I can't believe they have it like issues like that. I can't believe that.
Auto insurance all seems the same until you need it. With USAA, you can file claims, schedule repairs, and access roadside assistance right in the app. Scan for a quote or take your chances.
I would never use AI.
And finally, it's time to make your car smell new again. Of course, you could pick up one of those colorful trees hanging on a rack in the lobby. Or you could head on over to the fragrance machine.
On this machine, you've got the choice of 3 fragrances: cherry, baby powder, and of course, new car smell.
Baby
Of
powder.
course, on the inside, we have 3 1-gallon containers for each fragrance. We have an air compressor that will pump air out through a small tubing that will come to a head that is designed to be sprayed into the carpet. The oil-based fragrance lasts about 1 week. It's a new car fragrance. It's the most popular because everybody loves the way a new car smells.
For black eyes.
Get that new car smell. Fragrance manufacturers combine wood, vanilla, and citrus with chemicals designed to smell like leather and carpet. And with that, the Cloister Car Wash experience is in our rearview mirror. But what if you're short on time? Or you want to clean your car yourself? Boy, do we have some tips for you.
Yeah. I do it myself off and on, and you guys know I do like doing it myself.
If you don't have the 30 minutes that most car washes require to make your car sparkling clean, and you're looking to save a few bucks, there's the so-called all-in-one in-bay automatic. Just pull in, park, and let the car wash move around you as water nozzles sweep across your car.
The way we developed this machine is we looked at how people wash their cars. We know that when you wash your car, you scrub down, you go back and forth. You want the high pressure to hit the surface of the car and get a cutting effect, cleaning that dirt.
I hate dirt.
Off the car. The way we do that is that we have a motor that is turning round and round. But what happens is through the linkage, we're able to take that high pressure and we're able to make motion go up and down like this to be able to clean the car.
The nozzles sit inside an arch or gantry, which sizes up your car as it rinses, soaps, and dries it, all in just 5 minutes.
On our gantry, we have 4 electric eyes. These eyes are used to be able to measure the height of the vehicle. And that allows this boom to come down and keep a safe distance from the vehicle to ensure that we have good cleaning results on every square inch of the vehicle.
Not only is the in-bay automatic system fast, it requires little maintenance, except when it comes time to clean the sludge pit.
Ew.
This pit contains all the oils, greases, dirt, trash, and everything that's washed off of the cars and trucks and undercarriage. This is where it all comes down to.
Ick.
Heavy solids, the soils, the dirt, grime, grease, grit.
Salt.
All goes into the sludge
And
pit.
salt.
Thousands of cars have accumulated dirt here. We have a vacuum truck that sucks it out and have it taken to a EPA approved dump site.
Yeah, I know where.
Like every other commercial car wash, the automatic all-in-one must adhere to the Federal Clean Water Act. But there's one car washing exception: home washing. The federal government says we can use as much water as we want. And once we've cleaned our car, we can dump it into the storm drain. Of course, that doesn't mean we should. According to the International Car Wash Association, a standard garden hose that runs for 30 minutes puts out 150 gallons of water. That's 3 times more than a trip through the Cloister Tunnel Wash. And it all goes right down the storm drain.
No, it does not.
So with the help of Victor Scalco, head detailer at Mother's Wax in Huntington Beach, California.
No, it doesn't all the time. My street flood. I wash my car in the street in my road.
Start with an easy one. No dish soap.
Oh.
It has degreasers in it to clean off the dishes. It'll pull the wax off the car, stripping your car of its wax and shortening the life of the paint job. What you want to use is a pH balanced car wash.
I use.
Soaps contain specialty surfactants. These surfactants.
Besides, I wash my car. I mean, I used to spray my car down, hose my car down in the yard.
Where they can be safely rinsed away without removing the wax. And remember, whatever the soap, you have to get rid of it. And it could end up in a river, stream, or ocean.
Or my yard.
But soap manufacturers offer biodegradable alternatives. The surfactants of biodegradable soaps are made from chains of carbon and hydrogen molecules. After they're disposed of, the surfactants are eaten by naturally occurring bacteria and are converted into carbon dioxide, water, and nutrients. Next, don't give in to the temptation to use any abrasive scrub brushes on your car's paint. Not even to get the hard stuff off. That's going to take off the wax and scratch the paint. The sponge side is better, but it's still not the best.
You're going to want to wash your car with a formulated car washing mitt, something that's soft, that's been designed to wash your car finish without scratching it. Sponges trap dirt and particles, where wash mitts will let them flow freely out of the mitt into the wash bucket as you clean them out.
Our next tip has to do with those white spots on your windows or paint. Those are minerals inside city water. Distilled vinegar and water takes them right off.
No index.
Vinegar and water will break it down without damaging any paint, chrome, or glass.
Here's a surprising tip. Think twice before using a chamois to dry your car.
I used chamois at work. I did.
Drag particles across the surface of the paint. As they drag across the surface of the paint, they're also pulling waxes off.
Reusable microfiber drying towels work best. The pores in the material are tight enough to keep out dirt, but wide enough to absorb water. And they're available at most auto care stores. Now, if hand drying isn't your thing, there are handheld devices like Mr. Clean's all-in-one auto dry car wash. They attach to your garden hose. Release the handle, and the water-saving nozzle closes. Click to wash, and it applies soap. But where does the drying part come in? The manufacturer says a filter removes all the minerals in the water. Just rinse and let Mother Nature dry your car. No hands, no spots. And our final bit of advice, wax.
If you protect your car with a good hand-applied or machine-applied wax, you will protect your car for longevity more than you'll ever get at a local car wash.
Manufacturers like AutoWax in Dallas, Texas, make their products with the same natural wax that's used in dental floss.
This is carnauba wax. This comes from a Brazilian palm tree. It's a very dense, very non-water soluble wax.
Too brittle to use by itself, workers must melt the carnauba wax into a hot kettle of silicone and salt, blending them all together. Then they add preservatives and use dye to give it color.
Now that we've transferred everything into the large vat, it will spin for about 4 hours while everything's blended together. Then we'll have the finished product that'll be ready to be packaged.
Starting to snow again.
On a car, a layer of wax repels water and protects the paint against contaminants. It should last for about 8 washes. Okay, detailer guy, thanks for the tips.
Nope, snow's back.
Now, how about a
Might do some city game in a little bit.
Plaster on tar,
I'm gonna stay on the YouTube channel though, guys.
egg, paint, the works. And let's do it to a $160,000 Porsche. Just
The GTRS, the GT-RS. You're crazy. Sort of.
hand wash in the
Depends.
driveway or a trip through the local car wash.
I'm gonna play some city game in a little bit.
But what about the heavier debris like road tar or tree sap? And what about those
Birdies, Pidgeys, pigeons.
That stuff off? Then maybe it's time to revisit our master detailer, Victor Scalco.
There's two big differences between a car wash and a detailer. Our car wash is there to get as many cars through the day as fast as they can. If you love your car and you want it to look the same as it did when it was new and came off the showroom floor, you need a detailer.
Nope, I went to town this morning
See what a good detailer can do.
to a GT3 RS.
Victor has agreed to a Modern Marvels challenge. We're going to plaster this $160,000 Porsche.
GT3 RS. That's gonna suck.
Oh, by the way, it's not Victor's car.
Whose car is it?
Victor is then going to show us how to remove it, or so he hopes. Our challenge starts with the crack of an egg.
An egg.
The egg damages the paint under sun.
The Porsche's orange.
Stuck to paint, especially when the
I have a few tapes, not recorded yet.
What it mess. Paintball.
Takes a while to do that. I have a few tapes I can use,
Bird dung brings texture.
but I'm not recording anything right now.
Get it all on there.
I have tons of tapes.
Nice blotch underneath. Can't wait.
Some of those are brand spanking new. Some of them I got those for the other day from the store, brand spanking new. Had a few. Now I have about 14 tapes now I can use.
We're gonna pour this all over the car.
I got 14 tapes now I can use.
Get it on.
I only had like 6 tapes. Now I have 14
That's gonna be fun.
I can use now.
Let's make it tougher and bake it for a while. in the
Yeah, they work. I just haven't made I made a tape the other day, like the premiere did yesterday.
Take it away, Mr.
It was made with VCR.
First step is get the big contaminants off. Simply do that with a hose, soap, and water. The large particulates, a large part of there will scratch the paint surface.
Yeah, with VCR it works.
Water makes quick work of most of the stuff in the bucket.
I just need to get some stuff done. I like to do it in a little bit.
That's a surprise. However, if the egg stays on much longer, the acids inside will etch the paint.
You can see how stuck it is to the paint. And now we have an etching that's occurring into the paint surface.
So I can do it right now. Or play some city game. We're going to play some city game in a little bit. This is a long live stream, so yeah.
By applying this, it softens the egg yolk without damaging the paint. You can run your towel over this while it's dry. You can run your wash mitt, but you're going
It's starting to snow again, so. Nope, I'm not watching Lions. I'll be back in a second. I'm watching Modern Marvels.
And liquid polymers that protect the paint and prevent scratching.
You can see how I'm spraying this around. The egg yolk is really sticky. It's not going to come off by itself. You're going to need assistance. You can see here I'm almost done, but I can't get it all off. So now I need to go to our clay bar.
Since clay is gritty, using it might seem counterintuitive. But when clay bars are made
Poor
of
baby.
parts like auto wax,
You messed with my dough. You messed with my deed. You messed with my bun. You messed with my bun. I don't want you to touch my bun or see my bun.
keeps it from scratching. or
I use that bun once in a great while. In the mood, I use the bun, but no. Nope. Cat knocked over my bun. I don't know what the proper term's called, but I call it a bun because it does something like a bun. I'm not going to see what it is. I did a video on it a while back.
A lubricant allows the bar to slide over the surface without scratching it. Clay is composed of mineral particles which shear off contaminants.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be shoveling, I don't think.
They then adhere to the rubberized compound in the bar.
Using our lubricant, we once again.
Yeah, I have a couple. I have a snow shovel, yeah. I also have a spade and a square shovel.
To remove the final
I also have a snow machine I'm not using right now because it doesn't work right.
Go ahead and clean that off. As you can see, the egg is now completely removed from the surface without damaging.
Okay, let's tackle the dry glue on the hood. But Victor knew this part of the challenge was over before it even started.
Wax preparation is key. If you're taking out a good wax that fills the pores of the paint, you can peel the glue right off the paint surface. Because I have a good layer of wax underneath, as you can see, the glue is coming completely off. The wax fills the pores of the paint, not allowing any glue to stick to the paint surface.
So if you park under a tree, make sure your car has a good wax. And then there's the road tar.
Oh, that's going to be hard to get off.
Powerful adhesive properties. And getting it off will require something with some bite.
I am worried about this tar, so we're going to get right to it. The bug and tar remover uses a chemical to remove
Bug and tar remover.
Let that sit a moment, and then you should be able to
Oh,
remove your tar.
hey,
without
maybe
damaging
kerosene. That's surprising.
As the tar starts to break down, you can see how it smears on the vehicle. Starts to smear off into the towel.
Ugh.
And it's at this point that I can continue breaking that tar down.
So yeah, we'll go there tomorrow, but this is a long live stream, so we'll do some gaming, some more gaming later. I don't know, maybe I'll do some more GTA or maybe I'll do some city game. I'm not sure yet.
Here's a hardened substance. This tar that's on top of the paint is a softer substance that's hardened on top of the paint surface. So what we have here is a situation where chemicals have been designed strictly for removing a contaminant such as road tar that don't hurt the paint surface. And last but not least, the dreaded bird dropping. How many times have you come out and seen that?
0.
2 products. This will remove the contaminant.
I don't think I'm doing pinball today right now.
Damage done by the bird poop. All right. First thing you want to do, very similar to the egg.
Because if I do pinball, I have to get the live stream, which this is a long live stream.
In doing so, you're going to soften it up with
And we did enough pinball.
to have the product slide off the paint without damaging the paint.
I mean, after I get to a certain number, I don't get flippers anymore. I lose my flippers.
Pretty much out of the way. Bird poop, we're going to discard that.
After Victor's removed the lubricating
Ugh.
tongue, he clears the leftovers with a cleaner wax. Made of synthetic polishes and waxes, it removes any markings left from the dung. Next, a thorough wash. And a good waxing leaves it bright and shiny.
Pinball sucks. No, pinball's okay. No, I don't like Donkey Kong. Pinball's okay, but we need to do something different, guys.
Okay, detailer.
Pinball doesn't suck. It's just that we're just, Ooh. Hazmat.
Clean a train car full of radioactive waste.
Level 7 radioactive waste.
That calls for a nuclear car wash.
I wish I had Frogger.
This is the Clive, Utah
I don't have Frogger. If I did, I'd be playing Frogger right now.
federally funded sites across
I don't got
the US
Frogger.
where low-level radioactive
I had a
waste
parody of Frogger at one time. It was a dog version of it, but I lost the game years ago. If I still had it, I'd be playing it right now.
contaminated earth from a variety of locations.
Do not hump.
in the US. It's up to workers to remove it, store it, and then clean the rail cars so that they can return for another pickup. Welcome to the nuclear car wash.
I wish I had Frogger. Donkey Kong's too hard.
They're basically filled with soils that were contaminated during the research and development of nuclear weapons during the Cold War.
Before these rail cars can be cleaned, the radioactive waste has to be removed. During the winter months, the rail cars travel through sub-zero temperatures, which freezes the contaminated soil into blocks of ice. So when they arrive, a locomotive pushes the cars into a specially designed thaw room.
Waste comes in and it's frozen to a point where it cannot be dumped out of the rail car. We developed this thaw building to remove the ice from the soils, which enable it to be dumped. This thaw building consists of 84 high-infrared heaters that heat the car from both the sides and the bottom
Wow.
of the rail car.
I don't got Space Invaders.
Two of these heaters that heat the sides of the car can actually heat a 2,500 square foot home. It takes about 48 minutes to go all the way down through this process.
Once the radioactive soil is thawed, the car is rolled into a gigantic cylinder, the rotary dome. The top is lifted off. Then a 75 horsepower motor drives a set of gears, which flips the 250,000-pound train car on its side.
I think I played it one time.
That weight balances out the weight of the rail car, which allows the 75 horsepower motor to turn the car over. Now it's time to begin the first stage of the rail car washing. Workers unleash high-pressure water cannons on the car's interior.
The water cannon operates at
Nope, Marvels.
90 psi. It gives us the ability to clean the radioactivity and soil from the rail car.
This is over with. I'm going to play a game.
Water. It doesn't take any chemicals to release that radioactivity. We're not trying to break down the radioactivity.
I'm going to play some city game.
An underground pipe system.
I'm working on a city lately off camera. That's surprisingly hard to play because I have to be careful how much money I spend.
As for the radioactive dirt, trucks haul it to an isolated area on the compound, where it will sit for 100 years while it decays.
100 years? Wow.
With the inside water blasted clean, the outside of the train car is now ready to be washed. Similar to the car wash, the train is transported on a conveyor, and all of the cleaning functions are sensor activated.
The automatic wash is triggered by the photo eye.
Not right now.
The vehicle crosses this photo
City
eye.
games just like City Skylines I play. It's just like Roller Coaster Tycoon. You build a city.
Connects itself to the indexer, which is our conveyor for the vehicle through the automatic.
So this episode I'm watching my Marvel's over with. I'm gonna push a couple buttons here and get City Skylines on here.
Water and soap it takes to cover the surface as it goes by at 1 foot per second. This space between the chemical arch and the spinner arch
So yeah.
is designed to allow the chemical
I don't know. I don't watch Lions.
off of the surface of the vehicle. The spinner
Yeah, I wish I could see. I wish I had a friend who let me do that with them. But yeah, definitely if I had a friend who let me do that with them, that'd be nice to do it right now. Can't be offered. Now we're doing it right now.
Finally,
We'll be comparing each other, maybe measuring some stuff.
radiation detectors.
We'll be taller.
If the detectors
Got some
register they're all
things,
safe enough
but-
to transport. Train car exits the building and hits the rails for another pickup. The stakes aren't quite as high for this industrial wash system, although a truck's lifespan depends on it.
Oh, a desalter.
It's a tire and undercarriage wash built by Stanton Systems to clean the trucks that dump salt on the highway during a snowstorm to hasten melting. Salt can literally destroy a truck's underside, so getting it off is crucial.
This is a salt truck just in after salting. As you can see, it's loaded with salt all over the place, under the vehicle, up through all the equipment, corroding it, eating it, destroying the truck. This is the plow. As you can see, the salt's all over it too.
The wash design
No, that's neat.
A 2,400-gallon water tank sits below the wash.
We don't have one of those. I don't think we have one of those yet.
Through 70 jets that line the wash area. After the jets rinse off the salt, the water falls through grates into a sloped catch basin. Solids move to the bottom of the basin.
Hello.
While pipes recycle the water back to the
Yeah, I had the chicken pox before one time.
The water contains no soap. It has a chemical in it to buffer out the corrosive nature of the salt.
It's snowing outside a little bit.
60 psi and about 600 gallons a minute. Enough to wash salt off this moving vehicle.
After this episode, what I'm watching is all we're going to play some city game. It tells us our profit, how much money we're making, how much money the city actually has. The game I'm going to play.
The water is replaced.
Yeah, United States, yes.
The truck goes in. The plow is washed first. The sides of the trucks are washed. The undercarriage then is washed. All the equipment on the side of the truck, the underneath of the truck, all the harnesses, the I-beams, and all the hardware on the back of the truck are washed.
Stanton also makes portable systems that can be up and running in less than a day.
Nope, I don't have a sled.
Of course, most of us don't need an industrial wash. But would you believe car manufacturers are designing cars with a car wash in mind?
I already haven't sled. Wait, I got tubing videos on YouTube. I should have a couple tubing videos on my YouTube channel. I should.
Cars aren't just designed to survive the elements.
Meyer Boy Park over by the city dump. Wait a minute. I should have some tubing videos on the channel, I think.
Like Hyundai in Montgomery, Alabama, have to secure a car's every nook and cranny.
Let me look real quick. Sure.
That starts inside the paint shop, where robotic arms
Let me look quick to see.
with 4 layers: a primer, 2 color coats, and a final acrylic layer called the clear coat.
And that's really there to protect against scratching and marring. The wire brushes, the cloth brushes, any mechanism that rolls against the surface of the car, that's what the clear coat protects.
Next, workers start closing up any gaps. Take the sunroof, for example.
The two elements in a car wash that we're trying to control is air and water. So the critical...
I thought I'd have somebody on here be tubing.
To control air and water from
I guess not.
is the seal. You can see the seal along the glass. It meets up to the body, and that prevents water and air from intruding into the cabin while we're moving through the car wash.
Hyundai designers have built a gutter.
I swear I'd have tubing videos on my YouTube channel somewhere.
Plastic tubing takes it from there.
The tubing that you see is designed to carry the water away from the sunroof, out of the gutter, and out through the body as it's threaded through the body, and out to the natural environment.
No, I do not.
There was a time when automakers put wipers high up on the windshield.
Today we try to design the windshield wipers so they're tucked underneath the surface of the
I know I have footage of me sledding. I just don't know where it is.
mechanisms in a car wash don't have an opportunity to grab the wiper, yank it off the glass, destroy the structure of the wiper. So when we put the hood down, that's where you can really see that this surface sits above the top of the windshield.
I don't know that, but yeah, I do know I had sledding done on the channel one time.
It can't catch below the wiper.
Then there's that graded area between the top of the hood and the base of the windshield.
The shout.
That's the air intake for the heating and air conditioning systems. And a potential water collection area.
The water runs down the windshield. It'll go through the grill feature in the cover cowl top. The cowl inner is designed to carry the water away from the air conditioning and heater opening so that we don't suck water into those systems. So we have a drain design that has an opening on the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Water flows through there, out onto the ground, and not into the cabin where the customer is. That is specifically designed to protect against the car wash environment.
Remember those steel bumpers that protruded beyond the body frame? Not good inside a car wash.
Touchless.
Brushes in the car wash on the older cars could get caught in that bumper system. So today, you have a plastic, what we call a fascia, that covers the actual bumper.
But touches car wash.
There aren't any exposed corners or exposed features that a brush could catch.
And let's not forget those old inflexible side mirrors. The spinning side brushes can break them right off the car.
Structure of the mirror is absolutely something that we consider and we design for.
You never heard of this thing called a touchless car wash? It usually uses water.
This provides a 3-point base. That's the strongest base that you can have. You always want to have kind of a tripod type design. And then on the exterior, we have a molded in plastic base and housing that covers the actual physical structure of the mirror. But both of these elements are designed so that it won't fracture, it won't move, won't vibrate, won't cause any problems in the car wash.
The underbelly has its own set of car wash obstacles.
With the high pressure spray, any of the components under the vehicle, especially wire harnesses like we have here, you want to make sure they're watertight. These brake lines, you can see they're tucked in underneath the structure. Then we have a plastic protector to cover them as well. We have plugs that come in here. We have a sealant that goes under the body. Those are all designed to protect against conveyor systems, high pressure spray, make sure everything's watertight and protected.
Once everything is assembled,
So I can't use a touchless either?
Hyundai tests their vehicles inside their very own car wash.
Huh.
The water pressure is intense, nearly 3 times that of a typical car wash.
Shower test is where theory meets practice. There's 400 high pressure heads that spray water on the vehicle, and we want to make sure that everything is sealed. There's no electrical shortages. All the features that we design into the vehicle to protect against the car wash environment, this is where we judge and make sure it's running the way we want it.
After a thorough dry glove inspection, the vehicle gets the green light. Good to go. It's now safe to enter that modern institution called the car wash. It may not make your car go faster or give you better mileage.
It does.
But cleanliness is indeed next to godliness. And all hail the car wash.
2006. So it's not that outdated. City game. City Skylines. City Skylines. Haven't seen Skylines in a while. I'll make some moolah and see Skylines. We're gonna make some more stuff. One half the city is going to be factories, or half the city is going to be everything else. I have 2 lines. I'm gonna have the city line. I'm gonna have the factory line. That's it. That's all I'm gonna have at the time. Yep. You have a city line. I'm gonna have a factory line. That's all I'm gonna have. Play. E for everyone. We're playing City Skylines right now, guys. I'm not going to show you this until I get the city done with, but yeah, I'm doing the city right now using money. You can turn off the money or you can leave the money on there, but I turn on the money this time. I have 2 maps. I have have 2 maps. One I use money, one I don't use money. I use money in the one map because I want to see it's possible. I don't want to go bankrupt, so yeah, I have to be careful where I spend my money at. Right now it's 5 o'clock East Coast time, and we're doing pretty good time. And yes, this is going to be technically an all-nighter, yes. We're doing an all-nighter, technically. We'll see how long we can do this for. Continue. Okay, we got 11. I just need 12. The firehouse in. Then I'll work on something else. There we go. Uh-oh. Remember the old days? So yeah, we're making pretty good money, guys. We're making $1,000 a week. We're making like $1,000 a week. Everyone's down. That's enough. Okay, that's enough right there. There we go. That's enough. That's enough of the. That's enough city. That's enough. Okay, that's enough factories for the city. Okay, I got the factories done with now. Everything else is to be housing. I just saw 66 people. Okay, that sucks. Let's see here. Water is okay right now. Trash is okay. Power. Oh, power is not doing so good. I'm not putting our power plant in right now. Four people don't like living here. 4 people left. Screw it, I'm gonna watch that video now. I wanted to watch that video earlier today, but I'm gonna watch it now.
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside, with all-day battery life to power through your needs, so you have extra free time and extra savings. So this holiday season, you can be as extra as you want.
The past 100 years of candy has given us iconic sweets like the Kit Kat bar, gummy bears, ring pops, and pickle flavored cotton candy. Let's take a smell. Smells like pickles. Oh, I can. Not only am I recreating the world's most famous candies, but we're also going to be learning about the history decade by decade. We started off with the 1920s, where the average price of a candy bar was 5 cents, and a pack of gum looked like this. In the 1920s, it was prohibition, and alcohol was completely illegal. And adults immediately replaced it with candy, and that's where candy sales exploded. On top of that, it was World War I, and soldiers have been eating chocolate in their ration. So when they got home from war, they wanted more chocolate, and this is where companies rushed to invent new chocolate bars. And the most famous one to come out of this decade was the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And the story is pretty wild. It was invented by H.B. Reese, who worked on a Hershey dairy farm, and he wanted to support his 16 kids. Yeah, you heard me right, 16 kids. And in order to do that, he had to start his own business. And in 1928, in his basement, he decided to take two popular snacks and combine them: chocolate and peanut butter. And boom, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup was born. Oh, that iconic Reese's shape right there. And till this day, it is one of the most popular candies on the market. So the 1920s popular candy was Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Bit O' Honey, and Wax Candy. We've made it to our first decade, and I brought my friend Ryan to come taste test all of this with me right off the bat. Do any of these look familiar?
I mean,
Classic, right? He was actually born in the 1920s. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
The guy who invented this had to support 16 kids. That
Yeah,
started
he did,
research.
money, huh? Yeah.
I also think that peanut butter and chocolate go together like peanut butter and jelly.
It's better than peanut butter and jelly.
That's a hot take. I made these. These are the original
These look
recipe.
really good.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. That's really good.
The cookie and the powdered sugar, you kind of make it a peanut butter dough.
I like the chocolate and peanut butter ratio on this a lot.
Let's go ahead and try the wax candy. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never had one of these before.
Really?
Oh, I love those.
I like eating the wax, so I swallow it.
You can't swallow the wax, it's bad for you. It says it. You're gonna swallow the wax. You're crazy. Cheers.
Let's see it.
That was really good.
Exploded in my mouth. That was good.
It's kind of like a gusher.
Yeah, dude, it's better than the gusher, I think.
Also from the 20s, Bit O' Honey, and it was the biggest honey candy of its time. This thing is also a long chew. That's really good. Hard to chew though, huh? We're gonna go ahead and rate each decade 1 out of 5 lollipops. What do you give the 1920s?
Ooh. Considering my favorite candy in the world came from the 1920s, 4.5 out of 5 lollipops.
Wow.
These carry though.
This is not gonna be. Yeah. Save.